Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, it's weird. Today feels like it lasted way longer, and I feel like it's like Tuesday already. I was actually up kind of early today. I woke up like maybe about 8 o'clock or something like that. I'll be honest though, I didn't really get out of bed until like 9 o'clock. I stayed in bed for a while today, just kind of like lounging around. And then it took me a while to actually get my day started, and I didn't really get to a whole lot like today. Up until I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna focus here. I was like, I'm gonna edit some vlogs. So I came in my room, put on the Bulls game. Actually, the first preseason game was tonight, and I edited some vlogs. I edited 3 vlogs, which I might have maybe been able to get to another one, but I stopped. Well, I had one that was already edited, so I have 4 that are ready to be uploaded right now. The 3 I edited today, and then the one that I had already had edited. But I ended up actually stopping to go and get or make myself some dinner, and then I also ended up doing dishes. And then Jack was freaking out because of his laundry, because he needs his practice, like his practice stuff washed for the football game, which I didn't even bother to get his jersey. Well, hopefully his white jersey. I think white's his away, so I think I washed that already, because his home jersey would be dark, which is what he wore this week. But I told him, I was like, give me both of your jerseys so that I can wash them at the same time, instead of like just leaving the other one and being like, oh, Kayla doesn't have to wash this until next week, so I'm not even going to give it to her. Like, give it to me ahead of time. It can be clean for a week, and then you can wear it to the game, because they've had 2 back-to-back away games, which was last week, but they never have a back-to-back home game, you know, so it's every other week switching off. So it worked really well in the grand scheme of things if you're thinking about laundry, right? So you're like, you know, I can wash his home jersey right after he wears it, you know, from the home game, and then, you know, his away jersey will already be clean, you know, like I said. But he waits, and then he's like, oh yeah, I need this clean, like on Wednesday he'll be like, I need this clean for the football game on Friday. I'm like, you just told me like today. I finished all the laundry, you know. That's like what ended up happening. I was like, and so he asked me on Friday, he was like, you know, I need my practice stuff washed. And I was like, okay. He put it in a, you know, in a plastic grocery bag, and he had brought it home with him from, you know, the football game, and he's like, I need it washed. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Go put it in the bathroom laundry, and when I do laundry, I will make sure that I get to it. And I went in the bathroom, and he's gonna, now guys, I definitely know that this is what happened. So he's like, well, I put it in the laundry on like Saturday night or Sunday morning or something like that. I was like, and I told him on Friday night to put it in the bathroom laundry, and he didn't. He left it sitting in the bag in the living room all weekend until, and like I said, that's what he says. He says it was Saturday morning, or like Saturday night, or like Sunday morning or something like that. Matthew dumped all of his clothes out of his laundry basket from school on Sunday night after he left to go back for school at like 6 o'clock on Sunday. So this is how I know that Jack did not put his stuff in there until Sunday night, because Matthew's stuff was underneath Jack's stuff. Jack's stuff was like fresh on the top. So, like I said, I know that he didn't do it until after, sometime late Sunday night. And so like I said, I didn't end up washing it, and he was like freaking out and was like, I need to wash, it smells. And it smelled, guys. Like, he worked up a sweat in Friday's game. Like, that's a good thing, but it stunk. It stinks to high heaven, guys. His clothes. But the problem is that his, like, I think his girdle and one of his shirts are both like light colored, and then the pants are darks. And so I would wash like his shirts with the darks, but I don't want to like just like stain them, you know, if the colors run or something like that. And like normally there's not that problem. We've had a couple instances where we've had that, and again, I don't want that to happen. And like all of the stuff that's the schools basically ends up getting, you know, dirty. But yeah, so I was like, I could do that, but I was like, instead I'm just going to do 2 separate loads. And I don't want to throw his pants in with all of our light colored stuff and then have everything change colors. So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna leave, like, do 2 separate loads. But the problem is that he needs it for school tomorrow, because today they just ended up, like, they were just in, not street clothes, but like, I'm sure they were kind of in athletic clothes or something like that. Maybe they were in like some type of football stuff, but they don't wear like their pads or anything like that, because today it's just like, I think they ran 40-yard dashes, which is what my dad said, and Jack, I guess, had like, for not being a fast kid, he had a decent time. And that, what was I gonna say, they also watched film today too, so that's what they do, I guess, on Mondays. And then Tuesdays, I think, is defense day, because that's when Matthew comes home. And then Wednesdays is offense day, I think. And then Thursdays is their like pre-game kind of thing, which they normally end up doing like a pre-game dinner as well. And they do, like, you know, maybe they watch film. I don't know if they watch film on the other team on Monday, but I'm just kind of piecing things together, because Matthew comes home on Tuesdays and he does defense, and since, again, I know that they watch film on Monday, but and I know they have the dinners, like the they used to do spaghetti, but now they switched to doing pizza on Thursdays. So it's like a team dinner, and normally it's to like carb load before the game on Friday. So yeah, that's why I guess they do pizza now instead of doing pasta, but pasta is always a really good carb load. So yeah, but anyways, guys, so yeah, like I said, I know that Jack didn't put his stuff in the laundry like he said he was going to, and so that's why I am rushing right now to get his laundry done, which I'm going to take a shower right now. I'm hoping that I'll be able to throw the stuff from the washing machine in the dryer, and then throw the other stuff that needs to be washed in the washing machine. And my dad already said that he'd throw the stuff from the washing machine then in the dryer when he leaves for work at like 5 in the morning. So Jack's stuff all should be washed and dried that he needs, and then also too, my dad's like coach's shirt will be washed, so I don't have to worry about like last minute, like, you know, Thursday and being like, you know, oh, we forgot to like get this in there, and, you know, it wasn't washed and stuff like that. And I think Matthew's shirt too, for you know, coaching, you know, shirt is washed too. The thing is, Matthew never got like an official coach's shirt, because he's just a helper, really, and he like wasn't there at the beginning of the season. He didn't start until like, I think maybe the last week or so of like summer camp, because they it was like a day game, I guess, and it was one of the ones where my dad was maybe not going to be there, but he ended up being there. And then that's when Matthew ended up kind of like figuring out that he wanted to help with the team this year. So anyways, guys, yeah, so I got to, like I said, 3 vlogs edited. I watched during the Bulls game, and then the Bulls game was over. It wasn't like, you know, super long, so then I switched over and watched the Monday Night Football game, which wasn't really all that entertaining. I was kind of rooting for the Browns. They ended up losing like a field goal to something. It was like 3 to, I don't even know, 20 something or 30 something, which, like I said, neither team I was super invested in, so I didn't really care. But I just kind of like finished watching the end of it. It was like in the last 4th quarter, and edited that 3rd vlog for today. So yeah, guys, that's really what I ended up doing. And the thing is too, I had a vlog that was like almost like 25 minutes. I cut it down to like being under 20 minutes, but it was a long stinking vlog. And so again, I probably could have gotten to another like maybe 2 vlogs today and had like 5 or 6 done or something like that, or maybe had 5 done and been able to have that other one and had 6 to upload. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get in the shower and get to bed, because it's still kind of early, and I have to remember, guys, which is always really hard, because normally as soon as I get out of the shower, I'm like just ready for bed, but I have to remember now, gotta throw the laundry in the dryer and the other laundry in the washing machine. So the other thing too, guys, is that I haven't used my planner and I don't even know how long, which is like a good and bad thing. Like, I actually have been like getting things done, and like I said, I think today was good though, because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, just be done, just go in my room, and 7 o'clock after dinner time, just kind of like start wrapping up the day and get, kind of get to the things that I need to. And I think I told you guys too, I really like to edit when I'm like watching some type of sports, because sometimes I don't always have to be super engaged like with a TV show or whatever, because I really like to watch like and be really engaged when I'm watching like a TV show or even like a YouTube video and stuff like that. But for sports, like depending on the team, like even sometimes too though, if I'm watching like the Bears football game or like a team that I really do care about, I can still kind of like multitask and like kind of do that in the background, because really when I'm editing, I'm just like glancing down for a little bit, listening to what I'm saying, and then and making cuts or whatever that I need to. And it's a good thing I can multitask, because there's commercials in sports a lot of times, so that's easy. And then too, it's not always like a super high paced like rapid fire thing that you have to be watching the whole time to really be able to pay attention to what happened. And like 90% of the time too, in like almost all sports, there's always like a playback, this person had a really good run, or there was a good shot, or something, whatever it is, and then they'll always show like a recap like literally 5 seconds after. So if I missed it and didn't see it right away, it'll almost always, if it was really good, I'll see it in another couple seconds, or they'll recap it when they go to commercial break, or something like that. Like they'll show a snippet of it. So like I said, I'm almost always able to catch it, and normally it's just like the plays don't last that long. That's the thing, like especially in football or like in basketball, they're dribbling, oh that was a good pass, okay, the shot literally only took a couple seconds, and again, sometimes you'll wind up seeing it over again. So again, like that kind of stuff, I feel like that's why for me editing, and like baseball's awesome too, because it's, unless somebody's like hitting a home run or making a really incredible catch, people aren't always, like there's not something that's going on every second that you have to watch. Like if it was for me personally, like if I'm watching a TV show or any like a YouTube video or something like that, I like to be engaged. But with sports, I can still, listen, and I think that's why sports too is really good, even if you're listening to it on the radio, because of like, you're just listening to the commentary, and so that's why I can kind of go back and forth and do both things at the same time, and just look up and see like, oh, that was really cool, and then go back to what I was doing. So yeah, I think maybe the Hawks play tomorrow, so that would be good, and I can get to some more editing as well, because I realized like I'm a little, maybe about 2 weeks behind or something like that, and I was literally like all caught up. It was just like the uploads, and then I fell back behind, and then I got to the uploads, and now my editing is all behind, and I haven't been really good about making sure that I've been getting back to that. Like I was all caught up when I was babysitting, and then like I said, I kind of fell behind again. So I don't want to fall behind anymore. That's why, like I said, I'm going to try and get to all of that I need to, and catch back up with everything. So I'm going to go get in the shower and get to bed, but I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it the gold thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.